Hello everyone, my name is Ngân. I am the leader of Team 3 of the Integrated Business Management Simulation course in the top of year of the University of the West of England. My team has 5 members, including me, and we will take turns to make this presentation to the end. So should you have any concerns related to our speech, please note them down and send them to my UV email address that I have noted on the first slide. Today, I will tell you an amazing story of Phoenix Airlines, describing how it can successfully lead the aviation industry, which is one of the most intensely competitive business environments, and showing how our company gained the highest cumulated net profit in the last quarter, which is more than $3 million US. Compared to the other 9 firms, this is a huge achievement for Phoenix since they is a company that had lost for more than $1 million US. Actually, we are feeling the sense of gratitude as being the leader of the airline industry and being proud of the excellent teamwork at our team to figure out the optimized strategy to win the simulation. Now we start to share the tips. We will run over the visions, missions, as well as directions, value, and CSV of Phoenix with me. After that, Chuk will talk about the balance scorecard and analyze the industry by using market research and portfolio forces, while Kim will deeper gives us the capability analysis, which is the strategy of 4 departments, including operating, HR, finance, and marketing. Next, Hong will cover the performance results with its diagnosis to denote why we succeeded, and Kim will further discover the most critical incidents that Phoenix have faced. Finally, Ni will strengthen the future plans for the next 4 quarters and conclude the lesson learned from our company. So we now start the first part. With a clear vision and missions of a luxury airline brand, Phoenix aims to lead the UK luxury aviation and provide the best flying experience to everyone. From that general visions, we generate 5 main missions encompassing delivering the highest quality service with modern infrastructure and following the UK standards, maximizing profits for shareholders and employees, operating the business safely, securely, effectively, and ethically, addressing customer demands professionally with an efficient corporate governance structure, and finally, thus eliminating environmental impacts from the airline industry. In terms of directions, we initially take the theory of border in 1985 into account. We cannot choose the normal fare layout as is recorded stuck in the middle problems. We choose to be different and become the luxury airline, so all the decisions from 4 departments need to be consistent with the luxury strategy. Hence, the fare is constantly set at the highest price at 51 cents per mile from Q1 to Q8. The decisions from marketing is much more influenced by the luxury strategy because we gradually increase the ads budget to reach its maximum level in the last quarter to gain the advantage of being a well-known brand. We accept in-flight magazines, cargo salespeople, opening new regions, and constantly giving the CSV project to improve the Phoenix reputation. For fleet, we consistently lease the RJ350E instead of turboprops because as it fits with the luxury passengers' demands and give them more reasonable cost for maintenance and fuel efficiency compared to the RJ500. After the 4 practice round, we recognize that the most profitable results will be 7 airplanes with 3 regions, so that we apply the target for this live round. Because our airplanes are sophisticated enough to serve for luxury passengers, we require the highest cost of maintenance to preserve its quality. For HR department, As our goal is to be the highest quality airline provider, we keep the quality and training budget up and constantly raise it, whilst paying above the prevailing wages is applied to all employees to create a fairness in the workplace that motivates and values the effort of every individual. Bonus for employees is also used when Phoenix get extraordinary profits. Regarding value, Phoenix strive for credibility, enthusiasm, professionalism, and humanity. Phoenix is known for the highest quality index, professional workplace, enthusiastic employees, and well-served behavior towards the customer as we prioritize the humanity the most. Concerning the sustainability, Phoenix perceives the airline cause substantial environmental issues such as harmful emissions into the air, so we spend around 5,000 US dollars per quarter on its CSV activity. Next, Joe will help me to dig deeper into the balance scorecard and the airline industry analysis.
Hello everyone, my name is Jude and I'm going to talk about the company's balance scorecard and analysis of the airline industry. So for the balance scorecard, we have 4 key dimensions. Financially speaking, with the achievement of over $3 million, Phoenix became the leading company in the airline industry and stood at the 3rd place for its stock price. Internal business operations possess the highest quality index, top 3 reliability, good maintenance, and no critical accidents have been found in Phoenix. In terms of learning and growth, the quality and training budget is constantly increasing, indicating more learning opportunities are sent to employees and improving their performance to boost customer satisfaction and reduce complaints. So let's take a look at the overall industry. First of all airline companies in this industry have the opportunity to operate in up to 5 regions, including 40 routes in total. Regarding segmentation, we have 3 options to choose: luxury, normal, and discount strategy. And currently, there are 6 companies following luxury strategy, 1 for normal, and the others are in discount segments. That's the reason why there are differences in fair prices of each company. For example, those are in luxury segment set the highest price of 51 cents, 33 cents for normal, and 31 for discount airlines. So our company has developed an analysis for this industry based on Porter's 5 forces framework. We believe that this industry has low supplier power and the substitutes. For the supplier power, there are some major suppliers for the airline industry, which are airplane manufacturers, fuel suppliers, onboard food and beverage suppliers. In this simulation, on prices of the suppliers are set the same, so the suppliers have low bargaining power to the airlines. For the substitutes, customers can choose other means of transport like trains, buses to get to their destination because of varied reasons such as cost and connectivity. Actually, traveling by other vehicles can be cheaper than airline, but it will take more time to reach the destination. Like the domestic customers can choose various types of vehicles to travel around. However, in the international market, traveling by airplane is the best option. Moreover, we believe that the bargaining power of buyers is high because the switching cost and effort is low. Yeah. The customers have several choices of airline companies with various range of ticket prices. In this case, the customer loyalty is low. And the degree of bribery in this industry is especially high. because as I mentioned above, we have 5 regions to operate, so many companies can operate their business in the same regions and routes, which can cause higher competition. The facilities in the airline industry are quite standardized, such as luggage check-in and out, process of purchasing tickets, and other facilities on board. The competition can come from airlines in the same segments and other segments, since customers have various choices for different airlines companies. It can be luxury, normal, or discount options. Any player can get pushed out of business, or in other words, may get a huge net loss if they don't have a strategic plan to develop. So in the airline industry, the level of new entrants is quite low. The main reason is because of the huge investment capital. So to start an airline, they must buy aircraft, open new regions and routes, which can cost millions of dollars. New entrants may face intense competition from existing players who already have huge amounts of market share. However, this emerging industry is still attractive for new entrants since it can generate high revenue and profits if the company can create a smart plan to develop in long term. So when looking at the market report, our company identified 4 direct competitors who operated in the luxury segment and in the same regions with us. And there are Air Pacific, Royal Airlines, Elite Airways, and Dreamline Airways. Although we serve different routes, these competitors are strong, since they earn high revenue and profits throughout 8 quarters of the simulation. So our company also faced the competition with other companies in discount and normal segments, since they sell their tickets with a cheaper price, which is attractive to customers.
Hello everyone, my name is Kim and I will analyze the internal capability in our firm, Phoenix Airlines. So first one, I will have a brief introduce on what I'm going to talk about in this part. The first one is about the McKinsey 7S framework and the second one is the strategy of each department. So now let's move into the first one. So here is the McKinsey 7S framework. So there are 7 elements in this framework: the structure, the system, the style, the staff, skills, and strategies. So I will move to the first one, is the structure. The structure is like what is the organizational structures, how many departments do we have, and who report to who. So in our company, there are 4 departments: marketing department, operation department, human resource department, and finance department, and all 4 departments will report to the CEO. The next element is the strategies. As our CEO mentioned at the beginning of the video, our strategy is to become the best luxurious airline in aviation industry, which provide an exclusive experience for our customers. So the next element here is the system. The system is like what is the process, what is the procedure, and how can we come up the decisions here. So first, at the beginning when we set the meeting, it's quite complex because our members, they got their own things to do, so we have to set a specific time in every week, which is Tuesday morning. So that is the system of our company. And the next one is when during the meeting we all together have a look on the company message, industry new, and see any obstacles that may comes up during the time that we're running the business. The next element here is the style of management, like what is the leadership style, how the leaders interact with others. So in our company, our CEO, she's a democratic leader, and she all welcome all of the ideas from us. So for example, in the marketing campaign, that we have to design a poster to advertise for our company. And then we all have ideas on how the poster will be designed, what is the color, what is the typography, and who will be the influence to be included in the posters. And the CEO all welcome those ideas, and we all feel like we are respected and appreciated. So we and the members in our team and the CEO, we all have a two-way communication. The next one I will talk about the skills. It is like an actual capability and competency in our organization. So the first one is the marketing. Our marketing manager, she has joined a lot of marketing competitions, and she has experience on doing the marketing campaigns related to the airline industry. The next one is the human resource manager. She has experience in hiring members in the club, and she knows how to manage the staff. The next department is the operations manager. She has possessed organizing skills, and she has experience in operation area during the time that she was in the club. And finally, the our finance manager, she has experience in calculating the budget, possess accuracy skill, and be able to read the financial statement as well as the financial ratio. So we all possess high responsibility and inquisitive attitude. So I believe these factors are the reason why bring us to become the best company in the aviation industry. So for the staff here, like the number of employees, all about the employees, and do we select the right ability for the right positions? In total, we have nearly 200 full-time employees, including 4 salespersons. Employees play a key role in our organization and as a work system, because without them, we cannot make big things. Share value is the most important element in our framework, and because it's all the elements above will have a significant impact on the firm core values. Like as the CEO mentioned at the beginning of the video, our core value is the customer oriented, safety first, respectful, think big, satisfactions, sustainability, quality first, and exclusive experience. So this is the end of the framework, and I will move to the next one, is the strategy of each department. And I will move to the first one, the marketing department. So in the marketing department, there are 3 main things that we need to concern about: the advertising, the sales force, and the public relations. So for the advertising part, we start with for the advertising budget, we start with $16,000 in Q1, and then we will increase it up to $99,000 in Q2, and we keep a fixed amount for the promotion budget. The reason why we want to keep it fixed because we are a luxurious airline, and we did not want to have any promotion for ourselves. And the next one here is the salespersons. The sales agent selection also play an important role in for a marketer when they have to choose the right persons who has the capacity to boost the sale up as much as possible. And we decided to hire 4 salespersons in Q1, 3, 5, and 7. The final things here is the public relations. The marketer cooperate with not only have to cooperate with the internal, but also have to maintain a relationship with the public by dealing with the social environment. The social responsible area here that we want to focus on is the environmental areas, and we keep a fixed amount of budget of $5,000 in every quarters. The next one is the strategy of human resource department, and there are 3 main things I need to include in is the quality and training budget, the percentage of prevailing wages, and the bonus plan. So a human resource manager, she's responsible for training and guiding the staff on how to bring the best quality service for the customers. Moreover, the HR managers, they have to make sure of a fair compensations and benefits for all the employees and keep the turnover rate of below 11%. So here is the image of the human resource department decisions. At the first quarters here, we keep the training budget at 20 $20,400 because we just have only 81 employees. For the percentage of pay of the prevailing wages, we keep it at 1.5% and there's no bonus plan. In the quarter 4, because we have 191 employees, so we increase the training budget up to $75,000, and we also increase the prevailing wages to 2.5%, and there's also no bonus plan yet. And in the final quarters, we having 193 employees, so we also increased the training budget up to $90,000, and we have also increased the prevailing wages to 2.8%. And here we have the bonus plan, the stock bonus specifically, which is cost $5,000 per aircraft. The next one is the strategy of operation department. So first I will have an overview and scheduling here. The operation department is responsible for arranging for the flight schedule in the day and make sure that every plane capacity will not exceed the total miles. Also, our operations manager, she decided not to open the route R, which is the resort, due to the low demand of this route, and after being through 4 practice routes, we saw that there's no opportunity for the route R to attract the customers. So moreover, we also did not bring out any fare sales since it might affect the revenue because we are the luxurious airline. In the overview, we can see that in the operating statistics, our Phoenix airline, we decided to have 7 aircraft with the luxury design, so we have 210 seats. We also want to maintain a load factors of 50.5%, and the aircraft that we chose is the RJ350E due to the efficiency fuel and the low maintenance cost. And we also maintain a quality of 98 scores. So for the scheduling, we decided to have 3 regions, region 2, 3, and 4. And in the region 2, we decided to have 3 aircraft. The main other 2 regions, we just have only 2 aircraft for each. The next one, so let me take an example of the region 2. So in the region 2, we open all the routes except the route R. And in the route 2A, we just only have one flight. In the route 2B, 2C, and 2E1, 2E2, and 2F, we have 3 flights per day. And for the route 2D, we just only have 2 flights. And we don't have any fare sales for this route, for this region, sorry. And the load factors we want to maintain here is around approximately 50%. Finally, I want to bring out the strategy of our financial department. Our financial manager, she makes decisions on tracking the company budget, decided how much money the company needs to operate, and the financial manager, she is responsible for 3 areas: operating activities, investing activities, and financing activities through 3 types of financial statement, such as income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow statement. So in this part, we will have a comparison between the buy and the lease aircraft, income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement, and the market summary. So now let's move into the first one, is the comparison between the buy and the lease aircraft. So we can see here the type of aircraft that we chose is the RJ350E with the quarterly expense if we buy it for $159,000 approximately. And if we lease this aircraft, the cost for leasing here is $193 per quarters. So we can see that if we buy this aircraft, it's much more profitable. But because we just only have 8 quarters in a short term, so we need to lease the aircraft. If we have more time in the long terms, we will buy this aircraft is much more profitable, but due to the short term of our simulations, we just have an option of leasing the aircraft. The next one is about the financing activities. So our financial manager, she decided to have a issuing the stocks for 1 million every quarters, and cash dividend is 200,000 for our shareholders. The reason why we did not choose the loan activities because we don't want to have any risk. We want to issue the stocks for our shareholders to invest to our company. So for the income statement, in total revenue of quarter A we receive is so for the income statement, we will bring out an income statement in quarter 8. Our total revenue here is $10.3 million, and our operating expense here is $9.4 million. And for the net profit in quarter 8, we have $553,000, and our dividend pays is $200,000 in this quarter. The next one is about the cash flow statement. In the cash flow statement here, we have $492,000 for net cash from operations, and we did not have any investment in here, so the net investment here is 0. And for the financing activities, we have issued a stock of $1 million, and the dividend payment for our shareholders is $200,000. So our net financing here is $796,000. So in conclusion, our net increase in cash in total, we have $1,288,000. In the balance sheet, our total assets here is $18,738,000, with the total liability of $4.3 million, and our total equity here is $13.8 million. So for the market summaries here, that I want to provide an overview of the financial summary of our company in comparison with the other competitors. So for the current ratio here, our company have 6.042, and the average of the industry is 2.827, and our return on sales, return on equity, return on assets, we all much better than the average of the industry. And for the debt to equity, we just have only 0.151, and the average of industry has 0.528. So this means that we did not have much debt as compared with the other competitors. The next one is the cumulative net profit, which is this cumulative net profit is in quarter 8, which is the final quarters in these simulations, and we received the best company in this airline industries, and this is a great news for us. And we received a cumulative net profit of $3,285,209. So this is great news. We have been through 8 quarters, and we received the best company in this airlines industries, and this is fabulous. And this also confirmed that we have reached our strategy objective at the beginning of these simulations.
After analyzing capabilities of 4 departments, now we are jumping into the contents relating to our company's performance result. After 8 quarters, Phoenix Airlines successfully achieved several remarkable landmarks. These are in line with our balanced scorecard in terms of customer, internal business, and financial perspective, as well as operational performance. However, there are many limitations occurring during our company's operation that led to unexpected consequences. In terms of customer and internal business perspective, quality and reliability are one of our top priorities since we believe that satisfying customers is the best approach to build our brand reputation and identity. At the beginning, we market ourselves as a luxury airline company, thus boosting quality and brand reliability as well as maintain them at the high level of over 90 are our objectives and responsibilities. During ACATers, we always strongly investing in training employees while doing maintenance activities and timely solving urgent problems. Consequently, at the end of the business simulation, our level of reliability and quality is exceptionally higher than other competitors in the airline market at 95% and 98% respectively. Moreover, there are many aspects relating to financial perspectives, but in this presentation, we only focus on Phoenix quarterly net profit and cumulative net profit across 8 quarters. Look at this line chart. We can easily see that there were 8 quarters in which our company suffered remarkable declines regarding net profit. Therefore, let me investigate which reasons caused those losses. In quarter 4, net profit in this quarter reduced to $99.762. These are main reasons relating to this loss. Firstly, the business index for this quarter was 99, which notably lower than previous quarters. Secondly, winter weather wreaked havoc on airline schedule this quarter. Finally, we built a new regional hub for $250,000 and entered one market that added $10,000 for passenger service expenses. As a result, our cumulative net profit also dropped by 13.2% and at $656,219. Moreover, in quarter 6, due to problems relating to engine overhauls next quarter, total daily mileage in each region we are in must be at least 340 miles under the maximum daily mileage. In total, we have 1,080 miles under my scheduling, which brought about 39.6% decrease in our net profit. Finally, in quarter 8, there are 2 main problems happening in the last quarter. The business index for this quarter was slightly lower than other quarters. Moreover, because of the dangerous weather, particularly winter flying weather, many flights were delayed. All of them negatively influenced the revenue of our company in this last quarter, which resulted in a decrease of 1.8% in net profit. Although there are 3 decreasing spots during the operating period, Phoenix was still driving in our strategy to maintain the healthy financial development for the company with the continuous growth in the cumulative net profit, except for quarter 4, and honorably ranked the first in this industry. Nextly, the interaction between the movement of numbers of routes and fleet through 8 quarters is also taken into consideration. It is clearly seen that from the line chart that there are some fluctuations at the beginning of the operating period, and figures remain stable from quarter 3 onwards. Starting at 7 routes and 1 region, namely region 2, we decided to open 5 more routes and 1 region 4 in the quarter. In the second quarter, 2 more routes were opened, while remaining the number of regions to optimize the revenue and profit. In the quarter 3, after carefully considering, our executive team decided to add 5 more routes, 1 region, namely region 3, and remain those number until quarter 5. From quarter 6 onwards, we added 1 more route due to unexpected problem in total daily mileage, then operated with 20 routes and 3 regions in total until the end of this simulation. The reason why we opened many routes and regions in the very early stages of the entire period was we would like to have more time to gain profit and quickly get back the money from our investment in this aspect. That's to say, if we invested in fleet and routes in the last quarters, we could not fully utilize the value and profit those reasons brought for us. Finally, the number of daily flights and miles is also referred in our performance result. Our company core strategy is in a ranging scheduling is to maximize the number of flights and miles without violating the regulations of authorities. Therefore, we allowed the maximum flights available every quarter while guaranteeing the maintenance level of all aircraft. However, based on company methods in quarter 6, total daily mileage in each region we enter must be at least 340 miles under the maximum daily mileage next quarter. As a result, we need to lower flying miles for 3 reasons. In particular, reason 2 under 400 miles, reason 3 under 340, and reason 4 under 342. Second part of my presentation is associated with diagnosis of performance. Actually, our team members measure success based on 2 main components: consistent strategies and operation management. In terms of consistent strategies, our company initially marketed ourselves as a luxury airline company. Therefore, our decisions were made based on that strategy during our operating process. Especially providing high-quality service for our customers is our go-to objectives and priorities. In particular, we decided to dispose 3 turboprop aircraft due to its high maintenance cost, low fuel efficiency, and they are actually not suitable for luxury airlines. Therefore, we acquired 3 jets RJ350E, which fits with our purpose of running a luxury business model. Moreover, our jet planes are equipped with a luxury layout to increase customer satisfaction and are always maintained with the highest level to ensure there will be no engine failure. In addition, a significant amount is spent for training and staff treatment to bring about professionalism among our room members. Serving as a luxury brand, we decided to reach our passengers through marketing activities. Therefore, we invest the highest amount for our advertising budget and only a little for promotional one. Furthermore, we pursue to become an eco-friendly brand image, not only by using eco-friendly sustainable aviation fuel to protect the environment, but also funding a CSR budget for environmental causes. Finally, we decided not to open Route R, namely resort, due to the low demand of this route. Moreover, we control the load factor at 50% and will not bring out fare sales because this approach might affect the sales revenue since we are a luxurious airline. Regarding operational management, we initially determined that quality is the core value of our business. In particular, our value proposition is considered as leading superior quality, which is implemented throughout our operating process by 3 main activities. The first one, increasing human and training budget in every quarter to reach 98 in quality. The second one, using maintenance costs as well as cabin or food service at the highest level to provide passengers with the best experience and the highest satisfaction. Finally, timely and responsibly solving urgent or unexpected problems of either customer or industry to improve the reliability for the company. At the end of the simulation, the quality score and reliability percentage of Phoenix were always higher than those of industry average throughout 8 quarters and ranked the first for quality 90 and the fourth for reliability 95%. Now let's look back some radical changes in 4 departments that our company implemented during our operating process. Firstly, in terms of finance, we usually do not make radical changes since we would like to maintain a stable and healthy financial growth. Therefore, across 8 quarters of the business simulation, we still spend the same amount of budget by releasing $1 million stock and paying dividend of approximately $200,000. Secondly, regarding operations, especially fleet and scheduling, we continue sticking with our determined luxury strategy that there's no sales fare applied for any flights and remain 19 rules to operate. However, in the quarter 6, it is compulsory that the overall total daily mileage of each region must be below the accepted amount of at least 440 miles, since the engine will undergo a huge overhaul and revamp. Therefore, the situation has led to a new route opening decision to cover the idle time and miles of our aircraft for contemporary reasons. Thus, from '86 onwards, we owned 20 regions. The third component is about human resources. We not only focus on training for employees, but also take care of their benefits to enhance employees' job satisfaction by sharing the company profit with them when Phoenix can decide cumulative net profit. Therefore, from quarter 7 onwards, when our cumulative net profit achieved the second position in the market, our team decided to pay above the industry average and consecutively increase the salary rate up to 2.8%. Moreover, the stock bonus has also been added as a monetary motivation for employees. Finally, the company's marketing strategy is to maximize the advertising budget, $99,000, to abroad customers as many as possible and spend a stable budget for promotional activities throughout 8 quarters, $15,000. Besides, we also invest in cargo service at the beginning and spend maximum amount of budget in quarter 8 to $200,000 to gain the most profit from cargo revenue for our firm. The reason why we followed this strategy was based on our experience through 5 rapid routes. That's to say, cargo service can bring a lot of money for us, but it needs a long period of time to be fully utilized. Thus, we started investing in that as soon as possible to give them more time to make the highest profit. Let's move to the next part of our team presentation.
So in this part, we will talk about the critical incident, and the incidents that we chose here is the hiring decisions. The reason why we chose this is because we believe that the human is a key factor in every organization. We appreciate the talent, knowledge, and effort of our employees, and we trust the process and their abilities. So in this hiring decisions, we need to hire a station managers who must be good with the public and very passenger oriented, and also he or she must have related experience in the airline industries. So after considering all 4 applicants, we decided to choose middle-aged woman of colors because she has college degree, cabin attendant experience, professional, highly motivated, and she also received an excellent annual evaluations. The other 3 people, they have their skills and ability, but unfortunately one of them they did not have experience in the airline industry, and 2 of them did not have a constructive feedback, so we cannot choose them. We choose the middle-aged woman of colors.
Hello, my name is Nhi and I will continue our group presentation. So I will represent my group to share with you our future plan and also the lesson learned after the simulation. So our future plan for the upcoming 4 quarters depends on the forecast demand of the airline industry. So as you can see from the graph next to me, the industry increased moderately and peaked in the quarter 10. Therefore, the future plan for our business is described as follows. So, appearing as a luxury airline, our company will ensure the highest service performance, in which the onboard cabin, food services, and maintenance are kept at the level 3. Besides, we are in good financial condition, so we aim to expand our business to other regions. In quarter 9, the suitable decision is to open in region 1. The reason for this is because there are already 4 luxury brands competing within region 5, whereas in region 1 there are only 2 luxury airlines. So enlarging our business to region 1 will be less competitive. Because of the expanding reason, we will need to hire more salespersons to meet our selling demand and workload. Another important marketing budgets such as advertising and cargo are maintained at the highest level. We're also considering investing more in the corporate social responsibility. In particular, the aspect that we will invest in will be the environmental causes. We will try to minimize the impact on the environment and try to solve the environmental harm caused from our daily performance. Especially in quarter 10, the business index in the demand will reach its peak at 105. Therefore, we will buy new aircraft to timely serve the huge requirement for traveling. And for the human resources department, we will periodically increase the quality and training budget, as well as the paying above average salary rates for our employees to create motivation and professionalism among our crew members. Now I will move to the next part, which is the lesson learned from the simulation. So throughout the simulation, the most valuable lessons that we have learned is to know our positioning within the market, and that we have to make our strategic decision to stick with the position that we aim at the very first stage. For example, as we choose to perform as a luxury airline, we had to spend the equivalent amount of money for maintenance fees, services, staff training, designing aircrafts, etc., to ensure our luxury image in the eye of the customer. If we do not dare to invest in our business to make it really luxurious and high quality, no one would want to use our service. Moreover, whenever we felt that it's hard to make the decision, we just need to look back the initial value proposition that we set for the airline, and this would be our lower star for decision making. The second lesson is that to have a long-term vision and promptly invest in potential activities. This can be linked to our early launch of cargo service at the beginning of the simulation. So although there was not much money collected from this service in the early quarters, these activities had generated a huge revenues for our business from the middle stage and continue to increase until the end of the simulation. So this had proven that our early decision to develop the cargo service had brought about the profits for the company in the long term. And last but not least, the priceless experience of truly working in a team is another essential lesson that we learned from this simulation. Because each person has their own roles within the company, we have learned to listen to each other's issues and concerns to jointly decide on the solution that brings about the most profit and appropriateness for the whole business. And this is important because listening to others and problem-solving skills are indeed necessary for our future career. Okay, this is all about our future plan and the lesson that we have learned from the simulation. Now you can have a quick look at our reference here. And if you have any question, please feel free to contact us via our emails that have been provided earlier. So this has bring me to the end of our presentation. Thank you very much for your attention and listening. Goodbye and stay safe.